It has begun, right now. In this very moment, as your eyes glide over these words, the clock is already ticking. Tune in. This is not a forecast, not a prediction. This is an energetic transmission, a vibrational key you have been waiting for your entire life without even realizing it. The air around you has changed. Can you feel it? It has become dense, viscous, as if charged with ozone after a thunderstorm that has not yet happened. This is the mirror storm of October 23rd, the great separation of realities. The fabric of the world you knew has thinned to its limit. It has become translucent, and through it, the light of a new world, the light of your true home, is already seeping. Your entire life, all your trials, all the pain and all the joy were just preparation for this moment. You are standing on the threshold, not just of an event, on the threshold of yourself, and your DNA, your cellular memory, is already humming in anticipation. This is the activation code. Breathe in, and listen not with your mind. Listen with your heart. It knows. It has always known that this day would come. You feel it in your body. An inexplicable, almost mercurial cellular fatigue. This is not exhaustion from work or stress. This is a reset of old energetic programs that have been stored in your ancestral memory for centuries. Your body is getting rid of the ballast, of the density of the old world. A fog in your head, as if a soft but impenetrable veil has descended upon your consciousness. Thoughts get stuck. Words slip away. This is not an illness. This is the old, logical mind shutting down because its processors are unable to handle the volumes of light and information that are now coming in. In your body, especially in your limbs, you may feel a subtle, almost tickling vibration, as if an invisible motor has started inside you. This is your body tuning its frequency, like a musical instrument, to the new melody of the earth. Tingling in your palms and feet, a sudden rush of heat. These are your centers of creation, your channels of communication with reality, being activated. And the quiet, high, almost angelic hum in your ears. This is the sound of the universe's tuning fork, reminding you of your true resonance. Your body is remembering its divine blueprint. Trust it. And your emotions. They have become like an ocean in a storm. You are being thrown from side to side. At times, a baseless, bone-chilling anxiety washes over you. Know that this is not your anxiety. It is the collective fear of the old world, which is in its death throes, which senses its end and clings to every consciousness. Do not take it upon yourself. Observe. And then, suddenly, for no reason at all, a wave of crystal-clear, almost childlike optimism and universal love envelops you. These are glimpses of the new reality, breaking through the cracks in the old matrix. You may cry. Tears of release, salty and hot, flow on their own, and you don't know why. This is your body releasing accumulated pain through water, cleansing the emotional reservoirs. And this deep, gut feeling that something grandiose, inevitable, and beautiful is coming, it never leaves you for a moment. Even flashes of anger, which may seem like a step back, are actually the deletion of broken, infected files from your system. The mirror storm, like a huge searchlight, illuminates and draws to the surface everything that was hidden in the darkest corners of your subconscious, so that you can see it and let it go forever. So what is really happening? October 23rd is not just a date on the calendar. It is a singularity point, a portal. What is happening can be called the activation of the holographic key. Imagine that your entire reality, your body, your personality, Your problems and joys are a complex hologram, a projection. And the source of this projection is a tiny but infinitely powerful code, a key stored in your very DNA. This key contains information about your original divine blueprint, about who you really are, without the programs of fear, limitation, guilt, and duty. And now, under the influence of a powerful galactic impulse, which we call the mirror storm, this key is turning in the lock. A complete rewriting of your internal hologram is taking place. All the old, distorted projections, poverty, loneliness, illness, self-doubt, are beginning to flicker and crumble like static on a screen. The system is returning to the Creator's factory settings. This is not just a cleansing. This is a complete reset of the matrix of pain and illusion that you have so long considered the only reality. Why now? Why you? Because a critical mass of light has been accumulated on the planet. Because you, yes you, with your work, your tears, your faith, and your pain, have prepared yourself for this moment. Your nervous system is now able to withstand this voltage, this divine recalibration. The energy of the mirror storm is different from anything that has come before. It is not the gentle, lulling wave you are used to. It is a fiery, surgically precise stream of photonic light. It is a scalpel that cuts away everything false, everything artificial, everything that is not love. This is an inevitable evolutionary leap, and it cannot be stopped or ignored. The activation of the holographic key is not a choice. It is a cosmic law. Your old hologram of reality is no longer energetically supported. It is doomed. You can either cling to the crumbling ashes of the old world, or spread your wings and enter the new projection that you yourself are creating from within right now. You are ready. You have always been ready. And the world around you is screaming about it. The signs are everywhere. They are no longer whispering, they are thundering. But these are not trivial technical glitches or stopped clocks. Look deeper. Have you noticed how the shadows have recently become deeper, more contrasting, as if the world has gained an extra dimension? Have you seen those strange, iridescent shimmers on the clouds where they shouldn't be? Pay attention to the water. It's changing its taste. It's becoming sweeter, softer, as if it's alive. Listen to the silence. There is no more emptiness in it. It rings. It is filled with information. It sounds. And the synchronicity in dialogues, when you just thought of something and another person says it. These are not coincidences. This is your new hologram of reality beginning to calibrate with the outside world. Your inner projection is becoming so strong that the outer world is beginning to adjust to it, to reflect it. You may smell strange scents, ozone, incense, or unfamiliar flowers when there is no source nearby. This is the aroma of the new reality seeping through the veil. And your inner world, it has become the main barometer of change. Your taste buds are changing. You are no longer drawn to dead, heavy food. Your body itself, without force or diets, begins to demand living, clean, vibrant energy, fresh fruits, vegetables, pure water. It physically rejects low vibrations. Alcohol, sugar, meat now feel like poison, causing immediate heaviness and fog in your consciousness. This is your hologram being cleansed. It no longer needs low-frequency encodings. Your intuition has sharpened to the level of a superpower. You no longer think or assume. You just know. You know when to call. You know when to be silent. You know where to go. This inner compass has become infallible because it is directly connected to your true blueprint. And your dreams, they have become vivid, tangible, educational. In your sleep, New archives of your holographic key are being unpacked. Your nervous system is undergoing intensive training, adapting to new possibilities, to new physics, to the new reality that awaits you after you awaken. Relationships with other people have become the litmus test of this transition. People from the past, those who resonated with your old, wounded version, have begun to leave. Without drama, without scandals, without goodbyes. They just quietly disappear from your horizon, as if a river is changing its course. You no longer match in frequency. It's not good or bad, it's physics. Wearing social masks has become physically unbearable. When you try to seem rather than be, you may feel nausea, dizziness, a tightness in your throat. Your body no longer wishes to broadcast lies. Your new hologram is based on absolute truth. And most importantly, you have begun to physically feel the lies of other people. You feel it as a coldness, as a dissonance in the space, as an unpleasant, subtle smell. Your system is no longer looking for compromises. It is looking for pure resonance. The activation of the holographic key removes from your field all incompatible files, all the characters who played roles in your old drama. The script has changed, and so have the actors. Now for what your mind considers most important. Money. The flow of abundance. I declare, all programs of poverty, deficit, lack, the struggle for survival are nothing more than a virus code written on the hard drive of your old hologram. It is a foreign program that made you believe that you are a small, limited being, forced to chase after resources. The mirror storm of October 23rd launches a powerful antivirus stream that burns these codes to the ground. The activation of the holographic key formats your financial thinking. You stop chasing money and remember that you are the source. You are the generator of reality. You do not receive abundance, you radiate it. And when this activation is complete, you will be surprised to notice how the flow opens up from the most unexpected places. Money, opportunities, gifts will begin to come easily, without effort, like air. Because they will no longer be the goal. They will become a natural consequence of your new state, your new, pure, and shining hologram of the Creator. And of course, love. The thing that your heart aches and longs for so much. Your heart is not just an organ. It is a holographic projector that broadcasts the state of your soul to the outside world. But until now, this projector has been covered with the dust and scars of past disappointments, resentments, and betrayals. It broadcast a distorted picture, full of pain, and it attracted into your life the same wounded partners, creating an endless karmic dance of pain. The activation of the holographic key is a laser surgery on your heart. The energy of the mirror storm, like a beam of the purest light, cleans the lens of your projector. All toxic karmic connections, all the etheric threads that stretched to people from the past, are severed. They fall away on their own. You no longer seek a half, because you remember that you are a whole, self-sufficient universe. And then, by the law of pure resonance, you begin to attract the same. Whole, free, shining beings. These are no longer relationships of dependence. This is a dance of two free universes that unite not to fill a void, but to share a fullness. And the greatest promise of this storm is you yourself, your new sense of self. Remember that eternal background noise in your head, that quiet, exhausting anxiety that has always been with you for as long as you can remember. It will disappear. It will simply dissolve like the morning mist. In its place will come a state of diamond, ringing clarity. For the first time in your life, you will hear true silence. But it will not be the silence of emptiness, but the silence of fullness. A deep, velvety harmony with yourself and with all that is. You will wake up one morning, and the world will feel different. The colors will be brighter, the sounds clearer, the air sweeter. Your true creative power will awaken, not to achieve success, but simply to rejoice in the process of being. This is your new operating state, the state of the Creator. It's as if you've been looking at the world through a dirty, dusty window your whole life, and now, on October 23rd, it's finally been thrown wide open. And you took a deep breath. For the first time, truly. But there is a price. For every dawn, you must pay with the night. Before the new holographic system is installed, the old one must be completely removed. And this process is not a walk in the park. It is a fiery purification. This is necessary. It's like a high fever before a full recovery, which burns all the viruses and bacteria in the body. You must understand and accept this. You cannot build a new temple of light on a rotten, old foundation full of fear and resentment. The foundation must be burned clean. And in the days leading up to the mirror storm, and especially on that day itself, you may feel the fire passing through you. It will be painful. It will be scary. But this is a cleansing fire, not a destructive one. This is divine surgery, and your task is not to resist, to allow this fire to burn away everything that no longer serves you, all the masks, all the illusions, all the attachments, everything you thought you were, but never were. It is at this moment that the final exam will begin. From the very depths of your subconscious, your shadow will rise. All the fears that you have so carefully hidden, all the anger that you have suppressed, all the guilt that you have carried, all the tears that you have not cried. They will rise to the surface in a huge, dark wave for you to look them in the face one last time. And at the same time, the outside world will begin to provoke you. People, even the closest ones, will unconsciously test you, push your most painful buttons, devalue your experience, try to drag you into old dramas and conflicts. This is the final check. This is the spring cleaning before installing the new software. Your ego, your old personality, will scream in panic because it senses its death. It will persuade you to return to your old reactions. Will you maintain the state of the observer? Will you be able to not get involved in this last illusion, in this last performance of the old matrix? So what should you do when the storm reaches its peak, when the fire is burning and the waves of emotion are overwhelming? The answer is paradoxically simple. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Your task is to become a total, loving observer of yourself. Imagine that you are sitting on a high riverbank and just watching as the turbulent stream carries all the garbage past you. Old logs of resentment, plastic bottles of fear, rotten leaves of regret. You do not jump into this river. You do not try to stop it. You just watch with love and compassion. Be in silence. Turn off the external noise, news, social media, empty talk. Drink plenty of clean, living water. Water is a liquid crystal. It is the best conductor of new light codes for your DNA. And totally, unconditionally, trust the process. Breathe, deeply and calmly. Breathe through the pain. Breathe through the fear. Breathe through the panic. Your breath is your anchor. Do not interfere with your higher self doing its work. Do not interfere with the process of your own transformation. And what you absolutely, under no circumstances, should do in these days. First and foremost, do not enter into conflicts. Any conflict, any argument, any judgment is your conscious choice to remain in the old vibration. It's like pressing the cancel button during the installation of a critical update. You will roll back to the old viral version of yourself. Second, do not try to analyze what is happening with your mind. Your old processor is not capable of understanding this quantum process. It will not find logical explanations and will cause panic, fear, a feeling that you are going crazy. Turn off the analyst. Move your consciousness from your head to your heart. Third, do not cling to the old. Not to people, not to habits, not to beliefs. If something is leaving, bless it and let it go. Your hand must be completely empty so that you can receive the incredible gifts that the universe has prepared for you. Do not drain your precious energy into the black hole of the old, agonizing matrix. You need all your strength now. And when the storm subsides, when the fire of purification has done its work, silence will fall. But it will be a completely different silence. Deep, fulfilled, ringing with peace. You will feel an incredible lightness in your body, as if a heavy spacesuit in which you have lived your whole life has been removed from you. A crystal, untouched clarity will come to your mind. The system has been rebooted. The activation of the holographic key is complete. The new operating system of your divine self is activated. For the first time, you will feel what it means to live without internal conflict. A complete synchronization of your soul, your mind, and your body will occur. They will begin to sound in unison, like a perfectly tuned orchestra. And from this state of harmony, you will begin to create your new reality. Easily, joyfully, playfully. This is no longer a struggle, this is a dance. Welcome home, to yourself. You are the creator. You are that.